Earlier this week, just hours before his own lawyers filed a motion with the Supreme Court begging them to stop his criminal sentencing that was set for today, Donald Trump had a phone call with Supreme Court Justice Samuel Alito. A phone call that Donald Trump made. The call was not made by Alito, but Alito did confirm that he was informed. He got a phone call from Trump, and he took the phone call. But Alito swears in his comments that this phone call was not about any matter pending before the court. No, it also was definitely not about the motion that Donald Trump was about to file to get us to intervene in his New York case. No. We were just talking about a clerkship, for his incoming administration, right? Like, I got this law clerk and, wanted to get them a job. Which would make sense if Alito was the one that initiated the phone call, right? Because the way Alito tells it, let me read you his full quote, okay? I agreed to discuss this matter with President-elect Trump, and he called me yesterday afternoon. We did not discuss the emergency application he filed today, and indeed, I was not even aware at the time of our conversation that such an application would be filed. We also did not discuss any other matter that is pending or might in the future come before the Supreme Court or any past Supreme Court decisions involving the president-elect. He agreed to take a call from the incoming president to recommend a law clerk for a position in his administration. But that doesn't make sense, right? Alito's the one who wanted to get his law clerk in the Trump administration. But you make no indication that you would let Donald Trump know this to indicate that Trump would call you because, hey, Alito needs to talk to you. Okay, give me the phone. Let me call him. You're making it sound like this phone call was out of the blue because Trump just is psychic and knew that you had a law clerk you wanted to place in his administration? You see how your story doesn't hold up to any scrutiny at all, Supreme Court Justice Samuel Alito? Because if you did let his people know that you got a law clerk you want to send over to the administration, you should have said that in your statement. But you didn't. You kind of admitted that Donald Trump initiated the whole phone call that just happened to be about somebody you had that you wanted in his administration. Bullcrap. 100% total bull crap. Like, I don't believe a single word of that story at all. This is Donald Trump meddling with the Supreme Court to get his way. But I got to admit, it's kind of bad meddling too, right? Like, not in the terms of, wow, this is bad, because, wow, this is bad. But it's bad because you're meddling with a guy that's going to side with you anyway. So what was the point of that? You know Alito's on your side. We all know his wife is on your side, even after the Capitol riot with her upside-down American flag. We know that. Alito has sided with you on the immunity issue. He's sided with you on other issues involving your cases. He's already your guy. So you're meddling with somebody who was already going to support you anyway. So I'm not sure really why Trump picked him, but maybe it was to get Alito to get everybody else on your side or make sure that at least all the conservatives were on the same side of this issue. Who knows? But if you're going to try to convince me that they didn't talk, that Trump didn't at least attempt to talk about the cases he has waiting before the Supreme Court, it ain't going to happen. We know that Donald Trump says things. We know that he cannot control his stream of consciousness when he is speaking. There is no doubt in my mind that Trump at least attempted to bring up those issues. But because of this close relationship, Alito should have immediately recused himself from any case pending with Donald Trump. And that includes the oral arguments that are actually set to begin today on the TikTok ban. Donald Trump has filed a brief trying to get the Supreme Court to unban TikTok. And Alito, being on a phone call basis with the president-elect, should have to recuse himself. But of course, he doesn't have to because there is no code of ethics on the U.S. Supreme Court. There are for every other court, but not the Supreme Court. And Good luck trying to remove him because, one, we don't have the numbers to impeach him, which is the only way he can be removed. And even if we did have the numbers to impeach him, Trump would just replace him with somebody so much worse. So what this is a little preview. It's an appetizer, if you will, of the level of corruption and collusion that is going to be taking place for the next 4 years. Thanks for watching today, everybody. And don't forget, if you're not already, please do subscribe to this channel. We have fresh content going up every single day, and I would really hate for you to miss out on that. And speaking of missing out, if you're not following me across all other social media outlets, then get on it. You can follow the links in the description of this video.